Good afternoon and welcome to today's session on immune system. So this revision is for grade 11 advanced students of Al Zaidia Boys School. I'm Emmanuel Regan-Paul, a teacher from Al Zaidia Boys School, Alain. So let's get started. So lesson number 3 is about non-infectious disease. See, we have seen infectious diseases, they spread through pathogen. So what are non-infectious diseases? They do not spread through pathogens. Okay, so let's look at them one by one. So page number 21. I want you to turn to page number 21. Okay, page 21. And there are many important questions on it. Many questions. You need to concentrate here more. Huh? Page number 21. Yes. There are 5 types of non-infectious disease. Okay, let me first tell you that and come back. There are 5 types of non-infectious disease. Yes, here are them. The first type is genetic disorders caused because of genes or chromosomal number. Number 2, degenerative diseases. Degenerative disease, which is because of age factor. When a person becomes old. The first one is because of genes. The second one is because of age. Metabolic diseases. So there is an error. There is something wrong in the metabolic pathway. Number 4, cancer. Cancer will be abnormal cell growth. And what is fifth one? Inflammatory diseases. Inflammatory diseases are diseases which is caused because of autoimmunity. That means your body itself attacks. Let's see. There are 5. One is genetic disorder. Number 2, degenerative disease. 3, metabolic diseases. 4, cancer. And 5, inflammatory disease. Okay. Now let's look at them one by one. Let's move on. Let's go to our lesson. First, we'll see genetic disorders. Okay. Here we go with the genetic disorder. So genetic disorder, the picture that's given here, first of all, learn the picture because this picture is going to come. This picture, the picture that is shown here is about a disease called the coronary artery disease. It's CAD. It's an artery, okay, a blood vessel. Okay, and this blood vessel is blocked. It's blocked partially because of fat deposit. Okay, something is blocking the blood vessel. So this is called as CAD, the coronary artery disease. So remember this picture, you need to look at it. Okay, now let's come back here. Now, what are genetic disorders? Some diseases such as albinism, sickle cell anemia, Huntington's disease, and hemophilia are caused by the inheritance of genes. So they are caused because of genes. They are not caused because of pathogens. See the word, not pathogens. It is caused because of genes that do not function properly. The genes are not functioning properly. Therefore, these diseases are caused. So they are called as genetic disorders. Not only that, there are some diseases like Down syndrome and Turner syndrome. These diseases are caused as a result of abnormal chromosomal numbers. The chromosomal number is different. It's not the normal number. Maybe it's more or less. Then you get some diseases which are called Down syndrome and Turner syndrome. So you should remember, if it is inheritance of genes, then albinism, sickle cell, Huntington's and hemophilia. If they say because of chromosomal number, you have 2 diseases, Down syndrome and Turner syndrome. Okay, then there is one kind here. This is coronary artery disease. It is caused because of environmental and genetic, both because of genes and environment. So what is the environment factor? Environment factor are diet and inactivity. You see, the person is eating more fat, consuming more fat, or the person is not active, he is not exercising, then the person will get this disease called the coronary artery disease. Okay, coronary artery disease. Is it clear? So remember, there are 3 types here we have studied. One is diseases that are caused because of inheritance of genes. that do not function properly. Number two, the disease that is caused because of an abnormal chromosomal number, these two. Then a disease that is caused because of environmental and genetic origin, and that disease is a CAD. Okay, so this is the first one, which is called the genetic disorder. Okay, now let's move on to the second one. The second disease is degenerative disease. And degenerative disease is caused because of body wearing out because of natural aging process. That means when a person is like around 70 years of age, that's when the person is old, then he might get some disease. And that is called degenerative disease. Okay, or they are called as degenerative diseases. So what are the two degenerative diseases given here? One is degenerative arthritis and arteriosclerosis. Okay, so what happens in degenerative arthritis? When a person becomes like at an age of 70, the person joints, will experience some amount of wear and tear. Then it is degenerative arthritis. That is number one. Number two, there is another disease called arteriosclerosis. What is this? When a person attains the age of 70 and all, the arteries become hardened, becomes hard. Okay, the arteries become hard. So this is arteriosclerosis. So there are two degenerative diseases. One is degenerative arthritis. See the word I'm writing, degenerative arthritis. Degenerative arthritis. And number two, arteriosclerosis. Arteriosclerosis. Okay, these are the two types of degenerative disorders. Okay, now let's move on to the next page. Yeah, page number 22. Please take page number 22. The third type of disease, the third type of disorder is called as metabolic diseases. So metabolic diseases occurs because of errors in biochemical pathway. Two diseases you need to know. The phenylketonuria, PKU. It is caused because of the inability to break down a protein called phenylalanine. Okay, that's why it's called PKU. And there is another disease called the type 2 diabetes. The type 2 diabetes, it is because the pancreas does not make insulin. Okay, so when the pancreas do not make insulin, then a person gets type 2 diabetes. And that is one. And then there is another disease called PKU, which is called phenylketonuria. It is caused because of the inability to break down protein, which is called as phenylalanine. Okay, so these are the two metabolic diseases. Okay, next one, cancer. Look at cancer. So what are cancer? Cancer is abnormal cell growth. What is cancer? Cancer is characterized by abnormal cell growth. The cells multiply and grow more in number. So cancer is due to abnormal increase in the cell divisions in the body. So cancer in the blood cell is called leukemia. Okay, this is one. And then abnormal cell growth results that could lead to various types of tumors. So tumor is caused because of abnormal cell growth. All right. So this is cancer. So it is caused because of abnormal cell division. Number four, inflammatory diseases. Inflammatory diseases. So inflammatory diseases such as allergies and autoimmunity. See, there are two things, allergies and autoimmunity. These both are coming. Now, see, one thing that is very important here, very definite to come is the difference between inflammatory disease and inflammatory response. The difference between inflammatory diseases and inflammatory response. What are inflammatory diseases? Inflammatory diseases such as allergies and autoimmunity are diseases in which the body produces an inflammatory response. The body produces inflammatory response to a common substance. But what is an inflammatory response? Inflammatory response is a result of immune system removing the bacteria and microorganisms from the body. See, if your body removes bacteria and microorganisms from the body, then it is called inflammatory response. Okay. And what is inflammatory diseases? Inflammatory diseases are diseases in which the body produces inflammatory response. So these two definitions you need to memorize. The difference, because there is a question on the difference between inflammatory diseases and inflammatory response. So you need to memorize it. Okay. Okay, let's go here to the next page. Yeah, this is what I was saying. Inflammatory disease and inflammatory response. Okay, here we go. Okay, the very important question here. You see this one. Page number 23. In page number 23, there is a question on anaphylactic shock. You see, anaphylactic shock. This is anaphylactic shock. So what is anaphylactic shock? There are some allergens like peanuts. You know, when a person consumes some allergens like peanuts, anaphylactic shock occurs. So what is anaphylactic shock? In anaphylactic shock, the smooth muscles in the bronchioles contract, which restrict the airflow into and out of the lungs. So that means the person cannot breathe more effectively. He will have breathing difficulty, and this may lead even to the death of the person. So anaphylactic shock are life-threatening. Okay, so keep this in mind. It's very important question. Definitely you'll get this question. And this anaphylactic shock causes a massive release of histamines. So histamine is a chemical that is released when there is an anaphylactic shock. So remember, what causes anaphylactic shock? It is caused by peanuts. Okay, here we go. So here are different allergens. This table also you need to study. Okay, see here. Allergies are caused because of dust mites. So what are dust mites? Dust mites are found in mattress, pillows, and carpets. Mites and mite feces are allergens. They cause allergies. Okay, then you have pollens. Pollens also cause allergies. Animal denders, very important. Animal denders. You see, denders are skin flakes. I will show you. I'll make it a little bigger. Yeah, see, denders. Denders are skin flakes. You can find it in cats and dogs. Okay, in the skin of cats and dogs. So even in the pets like birds, hamsters, rabbit, mice, all these will have allergens which are called danders. So they will cause allergies to you. Then number 4, peanuts. By consuming peanuts, some people will get allergic reaction and they will get anaphylactic shock. And it's very dangerous. And latex. Some people will get allergy because of rubber, latex. Okay, and this is called latex allergy. So you need to memorize, and some questions that we are going to do from here. You see here? They say, yeah, look at it. And your questions will only be in English, okay, not in Arabic. Don't learn Arabic version. It's only in English. The dust mites shown in the figure below are allergic diseases. What does the dust mite represent? So dust mite will be representing an antigen. Yeah, so it will be representing an antigen. Okay, next. The figure below represents 4 different allergies. Which type refers to the allergies that are responsible for most fatality and causes anaphylactic reactions? You know that it's peanuts. Peanut causes anaphylactic reactions. Okay. You see, Which disease results in the contraction of the smooth muscles? Difficulty in breathing. So it's anaphylactic shock. Okay, let's do some more. Okay, exposure. See, which of the following antigen inmate allergic reaction upon exposure to some kind of pets? So pet, yes, pet will be B. Okay, the danders. So like this, you like this, you get pictures and you need to do. Okay, the last one for today. It's about the autoimmunity. This picture you will be getting, and in this picture, you should understand this is a picture related to rheumatoid arthritis. So there are three types of autoimmunity diseases. There are three types. One is rheumatoid arthritis. Rheumatoid arthritis. Here you have rheumatoid arthritis. This is number one. So it is in rheumatoid arthritis, in this disease, the antibodies, your own antibodies will attack the joints. See, it will attack the joints of your hand. You see, the large knobs of deformities of the fingers is due to rheumatoid arthritis. So if you see this picture, you should know that it's rheumatoid arthritis. And what is happening here in this? It's a form of arthritis in which the antibodies attack the joints. Okay. Number two, you have another disease here called rheumatic fever. So in rheumatic fever, the antibodies will attack the valves of the heart. Your heart valves are affected. So if they say the antibodies attacking the valves of the heart, so then you should be selecting rheumatic fever. Rheumatic fever is the correct answer. Rheumatic fever, in rheumatic fever, the antibodies attack the valves of the heart. Number three, lupus. So lupus is a disorder where the antibodies attack the healthy tissues. Okay, the healthy tissues. Let's look at some of the pictures here. See here? So what is this? This is rheumatoid arthritis. This is valves of the heart, so it's rheumatic fever. And this is tissues, the skin, so it's lupus. Okay, it's lupus. Okay, let's go to the next one. You see, they say there is a question here. So which of the following disease is shown in the figure? Let me show you here. Let me make it big. Yeah. So which is shown in the figure here. So this is rheumatoid arthritis. Okay. So what is the disease shown in this picture? Valves of the heart. So it should be the rheumatic fever. Okay, let's do when some medical tests were done on a person, it was found that he was suffering from inflammation. Okay, in which the antibodies were attacking the heart valves. You see, heart valves. So what is this? Rheumatic fever. So here also, when conducting some medical test, it was found that he is suffering from a disorder in which the auto-antibodies are formed and attack the healthy tissues. Healthy tissue means it's a lupus. Okay, guys. So that is how you should be answering the question. So this is the pictures of lupus. Okay, so thank you very much. And now we are at the end of this revision. So now we have finished lesson number 2 and lesson number 3 and lesson number 1. Okay, hope to see you in lesson number 2 soon. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.